What is up, everybody? Kenji back for another video on the YouTubes, and boy has it been one hell of a day. I'm recording this after having recorded two more other videos and having streamed, and let's just say today has not gone very well at all. I think I'm like 15 and 30 on the day. Maybe not that extreme, but pretty darn close. And we've dropped from number 1 all the way down to like number 50. So I think that's what we're starting on, number 50 right now. But anyways, let's jump right in. We opened an Edgar Charmed Groom. I haven't had this card too many times. It is pretty solid. It's not like a crazy huge bomb or anything compared to a lot of the cards in this format, but it's certainly going to be the card that I first pick here over, say, like a Traveling Minister. Not too much else in that pack. So Edgar Charmed Groom, pick one, pack one. Not too shabby. I don't think I'm going to force it, though. Like, I could just take the Diregraph Scavenger here to follow Edgar up, but I'd rather just stay open. And I think Wandering Mind is the most powerful card in this pack, though obviously it is a far cry away from where Edgar is. But in this format, I've really found that just staying open can reward you, especially because of the number of powerful cards in it. So if, like, I take Edgar and then follow up with Scavenger, sure, that's a decent start. But if I take Wandering Mind and it ends up red-blue is open, then that's going to end up with a better deck overall. Yeah, but as I was saying, it's been quite a roller coaster today. Well, not even a roller coaster, just a dive. So hopefully with this draft here, we can pick things back up and build a good deck. Well, it's not just that. I've had good deck today. Win some games. That's more important. Anyway, pick 3, we have what I believe to be just an easy Biolume Egg. This card has just been super impressive every time. It's a good blocker early on. It's scry, so it helps you find action or whatever you're looking for. And of course, if you do get to exploit it, it is just so good. Clearly at its best in blue-black, where you get quite a few exploiters, but can just play it in any blue deck, of course. Otherwise, what do we have here? Lumberknot, Mariner. I don't think anything's on par with Biolume Egg, so I think that's an easy snap pickup. Wow, a really weak pack here. You have a couple black and white cards, but they're all filler more than anything. All the blue cards are filler. In fact, this is probably just an Evolving Wilds pick 4. Kind of disgusting, but I think it's the right choice. I think a lot of people would be latching on to Edgar right now and take one of these black or white cards, but they're all replaceable. I mean, Edgar is in the colors of the black-white life gain deck, so taking Courier Bat could be fine. But I don't think this is a big signal or anything in Evolving Wilds, you know? You just play that in any deck anyways. Yeah, similarly here, this pack is just super weak. We're not taking either of these, probably. I mean, the leech, or rather the ghoul, goes well with the egg, but I'd rather just take like a blue card here since 2 of my cards overlap with blue. Binding Geist is okay. Again, a really weak pack. I guess I could also take Celebrant as a 2-drop for the Wandering Mind. Celebrant might be the best card in the pack anyway, so yeah, I'm okay with this, but very bad pack. Alright, we're getting more of a direction now. There is a Scavenger here again, and I do think that card is quite good. But given that the direction we've gone down is now red-blue, the Scab, I think, is better. But this one's probably close. Because Diregraph Scavenger has also pulled in some heavy lifting in its time in my drafts. I'll go with the Scab here, but that could be a mispick for sure. Alright, and now we'll take the Courier Bat. Again, staying open. The red and blue card here, not very good. We're not taking a green card. Courier Bat, like I mentioned earlier, good with the Edgar colors. So you might think that this is a little bit of a mishmash right now, and it kind of is. But like I mentioned, staying open is key. Okay, now we have a Gluttonous Guest and a Lantern Bearer. So this is really a deciding point here. I think Lantern Bearer is the best blue common in the format. Gluttonous Guest is also very, very good, but I think this is a huge sign in comparison, so that's a slam dunk for me. Okay, another Repository Scab here if we wanted to. And yeah, I mean, if we're in blue-red, end up playing the egg, then we're going to want to get as many blue exploiters as we can, since there aren't any in red. But we're still open to the idea of blue-black too, you know? We could be like blue-black splashing white for Edgar, and now we're getting like a Diregraph Scavenger on the wheel, so that's a really good sign too. Okay. I like the knife, but Scavenger on the wheel, that's also a huge signal for me. Ooh. But I think the Anger over bat number 2 also makes sense. Okay. Undying Malice is good if we end up in the exploit deck. Really funny with Repository Scabs. Not going to be running the Phalanx, but the Ambush could be a combat trick. Okay, so we do have some sort of direction here as we open a Grolnok. We could be black-blue, splashing white. We could be blue-red, straight up. And we open this pack. Man, again, no clear standout best card here. So it's actually kind of awkward. I could take the Blood Fountain. I could take the Chill of the Grave. I could take Screaming Swarm. I think we want to take the Chill of the Grave here since we've already taken 2 Repository Scabs. And blue is the biggest overlap of any of our colors so far. Because I think for sure we're playing blue. So let's go ahead and first pick this Chill. It's a little bit interesting, but again, it leans on what I'm already planning on playing anyways. This is not a great pack. Second pick, Gargantua or Siphon Essence, is pretty bad. We have a Ballista Watcher here, another Celebrant, another Anger, and a Villager, which are all fine. Ballista Watcher's been very impressive. Like, if I end up in blue-red, this card has won me a ton of games, but maybe not the pick we were hoping to see here. Alluring Suitor is another fantastic one as well. Okay. Yeah, we might be pivoting away from the black cards at this point and moving into the red-blue deck. Alluring Suitor has just been amazing every time. So easy to flip it, and it makes combat hell for your opponents. Okay, now we take another Chill of the Grave. Why do I feel like I still want to take this Archghoul of Thraben? And stay open to black again. God, this is messy. This is not a perfect draft by any means, but I don't think I'm getting like any true signals here. Diver Scab? Oh, that's a slam dunk. Passing a Cradle, whatever. Gift of Fangs, Catgeist. Yeah, Diver Scab is just the nuts. And another egg? Okay. Well, we found a blue lane, but we don't know what our secondary color is going to be. But now we have 2 eggs, 2 Repository Scabs, and a Diver Scab. So we are going to want to prioritize some exploit heavy with double egg. I'm passing a lot of good black cards here again, the Dissenter, the Guest, but double egg is very good. Cradle of Safety, Geistlight Snare. Not a great pack. We do have, what, 1 spirit in the form of the Lantern Bearer. I'm just thinking for the Geistlight Snare purpose. I guess we'll take our first Cradle here instead. Flame Breather now. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the Flame Breather. This is a messy draft. We're wheeling the Screaming Swarm too. Alright, we'll take that. Anger on the wheel, as well as Villager. What's my creature count at? Pretty high. Alright, I guess after all we will be cutting the black, huh? Take the second anger here. Syncopate or Sure Strike, both okay. Don't have any counters yet, so let's go with the Syncopate. Yeah, this is a weird draft. I don't know. Felt like I was latching onto the Edgar, maybe. But like I said, you shouldn't first force your first pick. We get some other random last picks. All right. But I think we ended up in a good spot. I do want to pick up at least like 2 more exploit creatures if we can. So Stitched Assistants are, I think, pretty high on our list of picks when we have 2 eggs. But we also just want to get some more early game interaction and whatnot. Excuse me. Okay. Damn, what a pack. We have 3 different exploit creatures: Diver Scab, Assistant, and Repository. We also have perfect fixing in the form of Storm-Carved Coast. I think Diver Scab is amazing. Yeah, it's just too much better than the other 2, even though it's more expensive. Diver Scab has been too good for me. Okay, another anger here. I will go ahead and just second pick that. I really need to get some more early game, though, and I feel like I don't have removal. We have counter, we have some bounce, but no Abrades, no Blessed Bolts, no bounce. I don't know if this is going to end up being a very good deck. It has some really good creature quality, but maybe the spells are not great. Oh, God. Oh. Again, I don't even know if this is good. Well, clearly it's good. It's just, where are my interactive spells with this? And I'm passing a Lantern Bearer too, but I mean, clearly Aerith is just way too good to pass. Cruel Witness is fine. Holy smokes. Maybe I get lucky. Maybe I get like a 5th pick Braid and then a 6th pick Blessed Bolt. And that would make me feel pretty confident with the deck. Right now, Ambush looks bad. We need some more Flame Breathers or 2-drops. My creature curve is just way too high. Like, I don't even know if we want to play the Screaming Swarm. We want to just fill up down here. Because up here is good enough. And especially with the double Repository Scab, we really need to get some more instants and sorceries. There's a bounce. We're taking that. Yep. Celebrants is amazing, don't get me wrong, but we need to take the early interaction. Oh man, this is dirty. Come on. Just 1 late Abrade. That's all we need. Well, we need more than that, but that would make me feel good. Some more early... Yeah, gosh, just a little bit more early game. Another Flame Breather. Another Celebrant would be fine. I don't want to have to run this 2-mana 3/3, but I might. Just as like something to block early, and then we can like sack it to one of our exploit creatures later. Like, I don't even think that's bad given our situation. Okay, there we go. Both a Celebrant and an Epicure do good work here. I think the Celebrant's a little bit better. It's better with the Angers, for example. And it also gives us a blood token after we sack it to an exploit. So that's good. Another Wandering Mind. Okay, I mean, it's not the 2-drop whatever I was asking for, but it's good. Passing a Wretched Throng. Another Lantern Bearer. Holy smokes. Okay. This is coming together real nice. Holy moly. Yeah, we wield the fixing land too. Get in my deck. So we have the Evolving Wilds and the Coast. It's 25, so I need to cut like 2 cards here. I guess we don't need that Spirit anymore. And one more cut, probably. I think we... Well, how... Oh, man, this deck might just be tapping out a lot, huh? So maybe Syncopate's not what we want here? I don't know. This just felt like a crazy draft to me. I almost want to cut one of the repository scabs, but then I only have 3 exploiters. I don't think we want 16 lands. I do think we want 17. I guess Chill of the Grave could be cut. Let's see. Yeah, it's just there's no removal here. We have some bounce, but if the opponent just plays like a Torrens, we lose. I mean, I guess I don't need the chill. Right? No, gosh, I need it with the... I also need hits for the double Wandering Mine, so... I guess it might just be a creature that I'm cutting here. What's my worst one? They're all good. Could it actually be I'm cutting one of my Celebrants? Or maybe it is just the Syncopate. Like I said, I feel like this deck is tapping out too consistently. Syncopate is also awful with Aerith. That might actually feel right. Just be proactive instead of reactive. I like that. Let's do that. A little bit heavier blue than red. Yeah, that's fine, even though we have 3 angers. So we'll go 8 islands, 7 mountains. And alright, looks good. Very high card quality, just no removal. And like I said, we have dropped off far. Ooh, I went from rank 1 to 49 today. But that's okay, you know why? I'm still the #1 drafter in the world, even if Arena says that I'm some random number. Excuse me. It's been brutal, but I think this deck can do it. This is the deck of dreams. If I can't get 7 with this, then I don't know. That is a Hand of Magic the Gathering cards. And I think we're keeping it. Oh, consider myself smoothed. So, I guess our plan is to draw, like, Egg on by turn 3. There you go. Alright. Call them like I see them, and I see them before they happen because I'm the best around. Mono red from the opponent over there. That would have been a good turn to cast one of my red spells, because we might just scab next turn without getting anything back from the graveyard, you know? I think we're gonna leave both on top, actually. Because we're gonna be casting a 4-drop next turn, and then the turn after we can go 1-drop plus 4-drop. If they attack here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and block with the egg. Because I don't need the egg. Alright, so I'll take 5 this turn. They're going to pump their Spore Crawler. Oh, they messed up. They could have dealt me 5 if they had pumped their Spore Crawler. So I wouldn't have blocked. Yeah, let's race. So there are two different ways to play this turn, right? Cruel Witness and just play out a flyer, then set up for Scab, returning Anger next turn. Or I could just Scab right now, sack the egg, and get a 4/4. I guess we probably want to just play it safer instead of greedy. Right? Like, sure, I'm not getting an instant or sorcery back, but I'm getting a 3/3 and a 4/4 for 4 mana, so... shouldn't be too... too value hungry. Lightning Wolf, let's resolves. Alright, so now we're going to play the Witness. Anger on one of our bearers. Surveil one. Put the island in the graveyard. Draw a fresh card. I think we're only attacking in the air this turn. We don't want to give them a free card with the Spore Crawler blocking the Scab. We don't want to attack with Serpent on trading for the Wolf. So I think we're going to save that for 4 damage by sacking 2 islands later. We're very close to just lethaling them next turn. Ooh, the Piper. Okay, that's going to be a little bit too slow, though. Thankfully. So let's go... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so let's go like this. We're gonna sack a Lantern Bearer here. Get back the Anger. So we're not actually losing out on any damage. Cast it on the Lantern Bearer. Surveil, Celebrant in the graveyard, yes. Draw a card. Now we're gonna sack 2 islands. Make our Serpent unblockable. Get him down to 3. Play land, pass. And now we can Lantern Bearer one of our Scabs next turn. Still sack 2 more islands to the Serpent. I don't even think they can survive. Well, so... if one of their cards is Flourishing Hunter and then they put in... what could they put in? Flourishing Hunter, oh, and Worm. Yeah, Flourishing Hunter into Worm, I guess? I pray not. Okay. I guess 2 Flourishing Hunters would also be crazy. Okay. Well, no, you know what? They would still be dead if it was another Flourishing Hunter. I lied. They would go back to 12, but then we have 4 unblockable, 4 in the air unblockable, and then the Lantern Bearer on one of my Scabs for 4 more unblockable, so... that could have been scary, but thankfully it was not. This is overkill, but why not? Alright. Poof! Yeah, so no removal. We just have to play our good creatures and hope it works out. Alright. Regain some of this loss rating because... ugh. Feeling like a chump. I held #1 for like 6 days, and then all of a sudden you have a day where you go like 10 and 20, and you lose it all. It's alright. Rank is just a number. A number that means so much. But anyway. Still glad you all are liking the YouTube content. I'll continue to do so for the foreseeable future. More alchemy, maybe, more constructed. Oh, yeah, this is a fine hand on the play. egg giving us scry is always a nice thing. We might just be running out the Wandering Spirit next turn. Yeah, let's run out the Wandering Spirit. Try to find one of our ancestrals. We lost a Lantern Bearer and our other Scab. I will take your 2 damage. If they just pass, I'm not going to use the anger on the mind, because that's just too greedy. And we're hoping that this resolves without a counter. Nice, good. We will scribe both of those to the bottom. Say no thank you. Okay. A Sig Flame Breather, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and block here. If they use a trick, I'll go ahead and bounce my own egg, I don't mind. They have nothing, great too. I'm not gonna play around Syncopate here. I'm assuming they just have like an Abrade in their hand and they're waiting for me to use my anger. But if they do have Syncopate, they get me. Alright, so we're gonna get them really good here. Put the Flame Breather back on top, get a 4/4, and that right there might have just ended the game. If they have a removal spell, they're gonna want to use it on my Wandering Mind now. Assuming it is just a Braid or Bolt. Oh, maybe they just have bounce? Sure. That's fine. I mean, our next turn is still good. I get to go for the anger. I get to hold up Cradle if they try to do something in response. We have some good tempo here. That's not good enough. Alright, so let's give trample to our ground creature. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tempo. Bounce and hit for 6. We're gonna start giving our Serpent unblockable, so let's push in as much damage as we can. We have a bunch of extra islands in our hand, so if they just replay out their 2/5, then that's really good for us. The super aggressive line would be to Cradle of Safety my Serpent and attack for 5 next turn to put him on a 2-turn clock, but it's got to be safer just to hold up the protection spell here, I think. Yikes. Okay. Could always draw one of our other 2 angers as well. Good thing we have all these islands we don't need. Another good thing is they have no pressure on me right now, so we do have time. What's it gonna be? Repository Scab on Chill of the Grave. Okay. Alright, let's draw or not an epic here. Let's draw Ancestral Anger and win. Whoa, they're attacking? They lose if they attack. Yep, think I'm gonna do it. Oh me, oh my. Well. That's not good enough. I've got another island in my hand. We've already sacrificed 4 islands to the serpent. Don't have much of an option though. It's gonna be my play next turn. So what we do next turn is play our island and then go to combat. And after it's declared as an attacker, we go for the sacrifice. So let's play this out first. Sack the islands. Alright, good enough. Had to sacrifice 6 islands. But Mr. Serpent did the job. Yeah, no, I mean, this deck's great. It just has no removal. But sometimes you don't need removal if you have good creatures, you know? Eggs are so good. If this is not a good draft, or if this doesn't showcase the power of egg and sacrifice effects, hopefully now you understand. Like, it's just so much value. 3 mana, 0/4, that scries 2 when it enters. And then because exploiters almost always get some amount of value, you know, you're not only getting a 4/4, but you're getting some good ability. Still can't believe we got all those lantern bearers super late as well, didn't we? Or maybe it was just 1 lantern bearer. 2 total in the deck? Yeah. Man, just with like 1 Abrade, 1 Rending Flame or something, this deck would have... I mean, it's still gonna hopefully do well, but it would have looked really good in my eyes. You know what I'm tired of? Bananas, mushrooms, and potatoes. You know what our new best friend is? Avocados, pineapples, and pistachios. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that. All right, on the draw. Ooh. This is a hand of magic cards. I don't even know if this hand's very good, even if we rip a mountain. It's like, okay. I think it's okay to keep it on the draw, but it's not great. I mean, drew the mountain off the top like a pro, but we'll see where we can go from here. So I guess we're still gonna lead with a Celebrant to push damage. This just means that they can attack with their Doom Dissenter if they want to. Okay. Yeah, we'll race. I'll probably leave the Celebrant back next turn, perhaps, depending on what the Wandering Mind does, or if I draw another land. Because really, we want to just immediately get to 5 for the Diver Scabs. But I don't mind trying to race when we're curving out 1, 2, 3. Hit an egg, 1 land, and none of my instants or sorceries. Yep, so we'll take the 4. We're gonna probably leave the Celebrant back. I wouldn't be surprised if they play something that I need to save anyways. Land's good though. Three. Play out the Flame Breather. I'll go ahead and take 4 this turn if they want to attack with the Lumberknot. Definitely trading there. Okay, this is where we want to really draw another land. Boom. Perfect. And with that land draw, I'm feeling very confident about our position. So we're going to attack with both of our flyers here, hopefully put them to 10. And then Diver Scab, sack the bearer, tuck their knot. Oh, maybe they have like a Witch's Web? Try to ambush my Wandering Mind? I wouldn't care about that. Is there anything they can do for 2 mana to kill my Scab in response? I don't think so. So this is probably going to be good enough, I would think. Ugh, Diver Scab is so nasty in these kind of positions. They kept it too. Okay. I mean, if they just replay it, that's kind of GG. Sure, no blocks. I'm gonna assume they have a Witch's Web in their hand then. So we're gonna get them really good here when we Lantern Bear up our Diver Scab. Attack with our Wandering Mind and our Scab, and then just retrieval whatever they use the Witch's Web on. That's what I'm assuming it is. It might not even be a Witch's Web, who knows? Could just be the +2/+2 and trample trick. Okay, so it's probably the +2/+2 trample trick then. Or Undying Malice. All I know is that they're at 3 life, they're about to go to 2, and I have 2 lethal flyers. Okay. Well, I do think I put them to 2 here. How could they kill me? They would need 3 pump effects? Alright. I think we need to use the bounce before our Flame Breather dies, so that I put him to 2. Possible I should have done this the other way around, though. Block their Spore Crawler, bounce their Lumberknot was probably better, if I was going to make the same play. But I wanted to see if they were doing anything in response. I mean, even if they play Flourishing Hunter, they go back to 6 and are dead because we got the ping off. Wow, Exile Zombie, okay. Jeez. That's the best aim for the head I've ever seen in my life. Sure. Let's, if you've got the untap trick, that's great. Oh. Or they have nothing. Okay. I mean, I think they would have used the untap trick the other turn, so... Would have been very surprised there if they then had it and got me really good, but... You know, it feels good to win some games of Magic. And I know when this gets uploaded is just another day of YouTube for the viewers, but... Like I mentioned earlier, or I think I mentioned on this video, I recorded 2 videos before this one, and had a stream day that did not go very well, so... Glad to put some wins on the belt. Alright, nice looking hand here, on the draw sadly, but... Never mulligan my favorite blue common. Just go, think of the days of when we had flying men, right? Good old 1/1s for 1 with flying. Nowadays, we get these things. Uber flyers. Let's just play a wilds here and another bearer. We don't need an ancestral this turn quite yet. Hey, wait a minute. I can't beat a 2/3 flyer. Go grab our second red source. Do we want to cycle the anger? I think we do. We might not even attack this turn, but cycling means we have a spell in our graveyard for scab the following turn. Oh no! Got me. Okay, that's annoying. Can I attack with Alluring Suitor? Had I played my red source I could, but this is just a better turn to scab anyways. I could definitely just lose to them playing Spirit and attacking me with a bunch of flyers. Absolutely, yeah. Sure, yep, another flyer. The bounce is gonna be good. I guess my best play is just to suit up my scab and hope they don't have anything, huh? Any bit of tempo is going to be a huge beating, though. Alright, well this means we don't have to be scared this turn. I should have actually played on another mountain. What am I doing? They're on blue-white. Okay. So let's use up our mana, bounce their witness end of turn. And let's... Mountain. Scab. Sack the bearer, get back our other bounce spell. And I'm going to go back to racing now. We might just see them go Cruel Witness plus Binding Scab this turn. Sure, take it. Okay, we're gonna bounce their Witness end of turn then. That's fine, keep the tempo pressure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Oh yeah, and now we get to give double trample here. So anger, draw a card. Suitor. Flying. Attack with both, get double red. Flip our doo-doo, see what they block. The one that's unblocked. Alright, good old-fashioned air race here. They would have killed me if they had their Arm the Cathars. I think they're just going to play their 3/3 flyer, though, and then, like, put the lanterns insight on their steel-clad spirit, huh? The funny thing is, giving my repository scabs flying is now actually a little bit of a downside, because it lets the Wanderlight spirits block them. Cool game. I think they're just going to play their 3/3 flyer and then -2/-0. Oh? Are they going to double flyer here then? Oh, this is interesting. So they must have... So I want to draw Cradle of Safety. They must have another trick in their hand. Yeah, they must have drawn Fierce Retribution. That's gross. Block. Take lethal. So... Go to combat. I think I just attack with the Dancer then. I think it's too likely that they have Fierce Retribution in their hand. I can play Watcher, plus Celebrant. And we still have really good blockers too, so... Now the Ballista Watcher can go off if they don't do much. But I'm like 90% sure they have Fierce Retribution in their hand. Yep, they're gonna just play that and pass. You still get to attack with both of these. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we pump the Celebrant once. That pumps the Deadly Dancer. Pump again. Pass. Trade. And I'm gonna use this right now on the Drake. Okay, they did have Cradle. And they found Kindly Ancestor too. Damn it. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that? I don't know. I figured if they had like an Adamant Will, it's better to do it on my turn. It's specifically Cradle that gets me there. But I guess I could have waited. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. You don't double block. Oh, you know what? They probably still have Retribution in their hand, feels like. If I had drawn a land there, I would have just passed. And we still get to attack with our Celebrant. That's good. Now I think I have to play out another flyer. Okay, that's got... Wow, that's really good. Okay, so they know about the cradle, but now I get to attack in next turn. Would I have won if I had played that pre-comp? No, 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 because I don't have any more big tramplers. This is a close game. Wow, 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 wow. What a hand dump. Okay. We're just pinging them for one. Now we're passing with triple ping available. And, I mean, they need to do something here, otherwise they lose. I think we're gonna get this one, though. Let them surveil. Now we can ping them end of turn for 2, and then ping them for 3 on my turn. Nice. Oh, scare. All that work for one? One? We went from 19 to 18? All that sweat, blood, and tears? All those sweat, blood, and tears for one? Oh, man. What a rough day it was then. What a rough day in the office. Yeah, let me check my let me check my overall record today. Today was 4-3 into 2-3 into 3-3 into 1-3 into 0-3. That was all on stream. Then we went 6-3, 2-3, and now we're currently 4-0 or 5-0. So yeah, it's been a day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 20, 22, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. We're above 50% now. Okay. Or at least past 50%. As we have a pretty good opening hand here. Once again on the draw, sadly, but this hand is fantastic. Opponent with the Flame Breather start. We get to go egg into sack the egg, so can't be mad there. Ooh, they're missing lands though. I want both of those, but I don't think we keep any of them. And then they're going to be using their Visionary to find a land this turn, likely. Alright, they found it. But, I mean, next turn I'm just going to play the Scab, sack the egg. I think. Attack for 1. You know what I could also do? I could play Celebrant and hold up Cradle. Because I think they might have a burn spell here. Although that still doesn't let me block the Berserker very well. Alright, we'll just run out the Scab. I'm assuming this is going to get abraded or something, which sucks. Maybe even Rending Flame, but... Oh, they didn't. Alright. Fantastic. Well, then we're going to get our 4-4. Ah, they just had a bolt. Okay, so that's why they couldn't do it. That's too bad. That exiles my Lantern Bearer, so we don't get to sack it to the Scab, which would have been really nice. I think if they attack here, we are not trading. We are in race mode. We know the opponent has nothing but spells in their hand. So, this is a position where we just go balls to the wall. We're just playing out a 5-mana 3/5. What are they going to do? They're way too far behind. That might be a little bit too late, friend. Sure. If they attack with both, they're dead, right? Yeah, we go Anger plus Cradle. GG. Should have actually played that on the Scab in case they had a Braid, but if they had a Braid, they would have already done it. Alright. Back to 13. Lucky 13. Oh, feels good. And the draft was super interesting too, so I'm glad this one's doing well. Because this was... Wait. Was this the first... Yeah, this was first pick Edgar draft, right? First pick Edgar, second pick Wandering Mind. And then kind of find our lane, because we were still open to the idea of blue-black exploit splashing Edgar, or just straight up red-blue, which we ended up going in the end. We picked up Double Egg, which was nuts. Prioritized some exploit creatures. Got those Lantern Bearers, yeah. The one Flame Breather makes me sad, but the deck's performing well otherwise, so happy with that. Yeah. So, it looks like I'm wearing the same thing for 4 videos in a row. Just know that I recorded them all on the same day. Let's go with that. Kenji, give us a sniff test. Let's not talk about it. It's just Gamer Musk. Don't worry about it. In my comfy Kirkland Sig sweater. Alright, hey, we're playing against another Mythic. Good. This is an important match then. On the draw. Ooh. Do not have a sack outlet. I'm going to keep this on the draw. We have a ton of early game plays that we can find. I think we will be cycling this Anger turn 1 just to dig. Worst case scenario, we die, but best case scenario, we find something to do on turn 2 or 3. Okay. I accept. Not what I want, but it's what I accept. Okay, they're not sacking their blood, so their hand, they're still developing. Beautiful Villager the play. Let's take the bounce spell. Even though it'd be nice to take the Anger since I've already cast one. We're on the defense right now, so I don't really care if they kill my Wandering Mind. That's fine, sure. Actually kind of surprised they did that. Because I can't block the Fearful Villager, right? Ragged Recluse. Let's go Lantern Bearer here and pass. And then we're going to chill the Witch. Ooh, they didn't attack with their Epic here. I wonder what their plan there is. 1 card left in their hand. Alright, I mean, that's... I should have attacked for one first. Whoopsies, that's a mistake. Fuck their villager. Do they would want to redraw that? They do not. All right. We're behind, but we're stabilizing. Really need them to not have a kill spell this turn. They know I have bounce in my hand. They're just passing it into the night. Alright, so we'll just scab and pass. No sack here, just playing out a 3-3. This is not what we want to see in our hand, though. Sure. Is that worth protecting? Yeah, I think so. If they draw a kill spell for my 3-5, I'm gonna lose. That's fine. Okay, that's good for us if they're sacking their blood. That means the Harvester gets weaker. I think next turn we're probably just going to play out the Scab and then Lantern Bearer it up. Or if we draw the nuts, we just draw Egg, cast Egg, sack Egg to Scab, and hopefully win the game. Alright, well this smells like a Sure Strike. But what are you going to do? Oh? Oh, okay, that was very good for us. Egg? Not ideal. Land there might have just killed us. But if they can't deal with a 4-4, we buy some time at least. That's not good for me. I need to draw a spell this turn. That's great. Okay, spell into another spell, hopefully. I don't think we actually cast out the Anger, because if they pass the turn and flip, I want to be able to cast this and then maybe another spell. That's annoying. I go down to 6. They might attack with everything this turn. Because of the Menace. Oh, mama. I forgot we had this card in our deck. Alright, we're going to cast Aerith, and then we're going to Anger for 2 cards. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Now we just need to hold on. Because with this many lands, the Ballista Watcher is going to eat their entire team. This is the important turn right here. We're trading for sure. That ain't good enough, and now Ballista Watcher pings everything. If I pass the turn. But it seems like playing out 2 creatures is the better play. We can still ping the Epic here, for example. We're about to bury them in card advantage, and eventually they're gonna brick on a spell, and they're gonna just flip it for me anyways, right? Nice, alright. Sure. That was a pretty funny draw for them, I guess. Egg and a land. I'm not gonna play the egg, and we're just gonna flip it now. Okay. That's a really good draw for them. Let's ping that before they get the blood token. I should have done that beforehand. Get back Scavenger and their Harvester now. Scavenger's gonna put me to 3. I need to kill them quickly now. 14 cards left in my deck. Another egg. We can ping for 4 here. I need to close the game out though, right? So... play egg and I can still ping for 3. We'll take both of those, set up for lethal next turn. It's gonna be hard for them. They need to find 5 points of damage somehow. Yeah, I dislike the discard. Okay, combat. So let's ping once here. Ping twice. Okay, it died, good. Let's go to double block here. That's fine, eggs down. I go to 3, they go to 15. Question is, can they double spell this turn? Bolt. Yeah, that kills that. Alright, that's gonna flip our wielder back. We're gonna get the egg and the... so we're gonna get the Lantern Bearer and the Scab next turn. Play this. Scab, sack the Lantern Bearer. Fuck the Thresher. Actually, I don't want to lose to Bloody Betrayal, right? So let's just pass here. Kinda close, kinda scary. 3 Flame Blessed Bolts from them, it is. Oh no, another pinger. Okay, I'm at 2. Wow, if they draw another scavenger, I lose. Holy smokes. So I need to ping face here, right? If I ping them down to 13, fly. They have a second epic here in their deck or in their graveyard as. So if they draw like another fountain as well, I might lose. Cradle and Suitor. I guess I should have pinged the Epicure, maybe? Man, there are a ton of sequences of cards that I lose to. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I mean, if I lose, good beats. I missed 1 point of damage there, didn't I? Because I should have put the... Well, no, we don't want to put that on that. We want to put it on something else. Put on our Trampler. Alright, I could lose here. Another Scavenger kills me. Blood Fountain kills me. They got 2 draws at it. We don't want that to die, so we're just chumping. Ugh, I feel like I played this like a fool. I'm sure I did. Ooh-wee. I got scared. Got scared and played restless. Reckless. Not restless. Reckless. Okay, back to number 9. Huh. Ah! Give me my rating back. Give it back to me. 6-0, let's go. Come on. I will regain my title. Or I won't. And that might happen too. But I will. Trust me. Trust me. So, what was a better play that game? Because then I'm sure there were a few. That Aerith draw was insane, of course. Aerith into, like, that... Okay, that... And sandbagging the anger was also huge, right? So, gotta give myself props and slops. So, props, holding the anger that one turn. Because I didn't want to... Or because I wanted to be able to flip it back to daytime. Should I draw another spell. And then as a result, I ended up drawing Aerith. And being able to Ancestral into 2 more cards. Slops... The last, like, 5 turns. The thing in those scenarios, you have to close the game. You cannot play scared, right? You just give your opponent more time to find, I mean, at that point, 2 extra points of damage, which, you know, a very, very real possibility. Another Diagraph Scavenger. Another Blood Fountain because they had 2 Epicures in their graveyard. So... Oh, yeah. Gotta close the window a lot of the time. Once again on the draw, but our hand looks good. I might even lead off with, oh. Okay. Since we drew another Lantern Bearer, I'll run out the first one. And then next turn I can go Evolving Wilds and Lantern Bearer number 2. Yeah, I'm going to attack for 1. Because if they use a removal spell on my Lantern Bearer to get in with the Catgeist, that's good for us. I mean, that's annoying. But so be it. I think I'm going to let them draw 1 card. I don't think I would have double blocked anyways. Lost an egg, a Diver Scab, our Alluring Suitor. Alright, we'll sit back. Blue-white might not be a good matchup for us. Because they can produce a ton of creatures pretty fast. Some Brian Comer shenanigans. This is always the matchup I want to end the festivities. Oh, I don't even have any red cards in my sideboard. Okay, infantry. Yeah. We got another creature. 2 infantry. Alright. Get the kitty cat off the board. Pretty awkward. Need to draw another land pretty bad. But I think we need to run out one of our celebrants this turn. Okay, trade with 1, that's good. Now we can cycle off the blood token end of turn. It's fine. Wow. Dude, an end the festivities here would instantly end the game, huh? Guess we discard this. Land? Hello? Thank you. Go Celebrant and pass, I guess. The Binding Geist is actually super annoying, and that's the card I'm going to need to kill next turn, or deal with. We also have Retrieval for a turn. Maybe they just go for infantry and we can bounce and get them. Fine. Sure. So I get to trade with the Geist here no matter what. That's good. Go ahead and bounce their Spirit. Take 3, go to 12. But now we can play Repository Scab, which stops their 2/2 on the ground. Ooh, Diver Scab also pretty nice. Oh. They can give First Strike, but they'd have to exile all those cards. So I guess, yeah, we just play out our 3/3 here. And pass. No exploit. Because in order for them to give the Fleeting Spirit First Strike here, they need to eat their Catgeist, their Binding Spirit, and then the last card. Okay, that kills my Lantern Bearer. Now they get to Kitty Cat their 1/1 flyer and draw a card. That was unfortunate. Well, now they can't give first strike anymore. Okay. So I need a way to deal with the flyer. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of setup, but we're just going to go scab into Lantern Bearer it and hope it's good enough to stabilize. They get to equip up the infantry and hit me for 4 here and draw another card. I don't know why they're binding, that doesn't do anything. Oh, right, I can't trade with the infantry. Oh, well, in my mind, I wasn't planning on blocking anyway, so. Yeah, they've got a really good blue-white deck. Oh, the egg, so late. But I guess we have to. Egg is too good of a play here this turn. We're gonna let them draw one more card, sadly. But we need the, Do we cycle the anger now? I guess we do. We're not blocking with the scab, right? No. So, might as well get in for 3. Oh, maybe they do block with the Lantern Bearer. Maybe I made a mistake here. Ooh. Because then they could have Lantern Beared up their infantry. That might have been a small mistake we didn't get punished for. Just, they had a little bit too much pressure here. Now I'm forced to block with the egg. Damn it. That's game over now. Good beats. Alright, you got me. They just had a little bit too much pressure, and I missed too many land drops there. There was that pivotal point where I needed to hit the 5th land to play my scab, play my what's it called, diver. All right, 6-1 though. I mean, we have 2 more chances for the 7 wins. I just wanted to get my rating back. We dropped down to 16 again, so this is why it's so hard. Oh, every win gets you like 2 points, and then every loss and you lose 10. There's like some hidden leaderboard or whatever, and after having been #1 for so long, I'm aching it. I'm craving it back. But more importantly, as long as I'm learning some stuff still, as long as we're playing good Magic, yeah. Better, I guess, to have lost and learned than won mindlessly? Sure. That sounds good. We'll go with that. Better to have lost and learned something than to have won mindlessly by going LOL. Curve out. Alright. Hopefully this is the last game we have to play, because that means I will have won. Not with that hand. Alright, 6 we go. Decent 6. We're going to keep the 3rd land. I'm going to pitch, I think, the Cruel Witness. I mean, we'll shuffle it back anyways. I'm going to grab a Mountain here, I guess, since we have a double red card in our hand already. A lot of turn 1 epic heroes today. Mirror match. Oh, I can't attack into that. Alright, find me my... I wanted the Cradle. I wanted the Cradle really badly. Because Ballista Watcher could just solo, but I have to tap out for the Ballista Watcher anyway, so that gives them an open window to kill it. That's not good. We're just gonna get burned out. Well, since my 2/1 is not attacking into their 1/3s, I might as well just trade it for the 1/1 and get a blood. Another one. At least the Celebrant's a fine discard to our blood token. Ooh. Lantern Bear is going to do a lot of damage here. Ping me for 2 and then attack for 2. Is that in my future? Yes, it is. Alright, so I'm going to go to 14. I am going to 11. Ugh. Okay, well. I guess let's cycle away this Celebrant first. Smash in for 4. And play the Wandering Mind and try to find something. Oh my. Hit nothing and one of our Diver Scabs is lost. That might have just killed us. Diver Scab is our best draw here. Diver Scab, Diver Scab, Diver Scab. Oh. Alright, we're racing. Act for 6, play Egg, play Flame Breather. That's actually good, okay. It's gonna be close. I think they're gonna burn me out before I kill them, but I think I'm gonna be a turn behind. Oh yeah, we're pretty dead here, aren't we? They even get to bolt my flyer, so I can't block that following turn. We're gonna just be a turn off, damn it. This doesn't trample, right? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be a turn off. Good beats. Wait, why did they block with their flyer? Did they have blocked with their flame breather? I guess it doesn't matter. If we had a way to deal with their flame breather, we'd be okay, but we're dead. Good game. You never know, they might miss it somehow. God damn it. Ah. Needed to find a Diver Scab. Also, if our, oh, to 23, that just undid all of my work. Oh, God. Our Wandering Mind, if that had found a bounce spell, our bounce spell, we would have been okay, I guess. Alright. Final boss. Let's win a die roll, curve out. Good enough for me. I guess I started on what rank? 49 with this draft, so still technically positive, but it doesn't make me feel better. Hey, there's an Aerith. Aerith has only shown up, what? Twice this draft? In our 9 games? Silly card. pretty good. Kind of dig just slamming the Aerith right now. Before red-black can get to 4+ mana. Do it. Activate your visionary. What? Oh, they have the -2/-2 as well? Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. 2 for 1? Sure thing. Absolutely, I'll take it. Evolving Wilds, yeah. Let's play our suitor and pass. Discards a foreboding statue. Hope they don't have too much more removal. Yes, ping. Ping yourself. Go to 14. Go to 14 and hit an uncastable 5-drop. Do it. Do it. Do it. No. No, stop. Stop looking at that. No touching. Ping. Ping. Ping yourself. Belligerent guest. Alright, so maybe they guessed and don't attack. Guessing that's what's gonna happen here. Sure. So they can block my suitor. Well, that's kind of interesting. Alright, well, let's attack with both here. Flip our suitor, get 2 red. I'm assuming they're visionary or they're guest. That's fine. They're gonna take 4 damage, trample. Go to 12. Then we get to go... Watcher plus Flame Breather. And set up for some angry turns, if you catch my drift. Sanguine Statuette. Sure, that turns into a 3/3. But now they're out of mana? I guess we want to draw another mountain here. Let's pump up our Celebrant, ping them for 1, draw a card. Okay, that's actually good. Now we can pump up our Celebrant again, and they can't double block it reasonably well. That is also a really good draw. Now I think we're just tempoing. Bounce the 3/2, smash with both of these. Actually, we smash with all of them. Because they have to block one of these big ones. So they're going to chump our Watcher, take 6, go to 3. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. What can you do? Play out the guest again, pass with Blood Token open. It's a good draw too. I guess we're just gonna play 2 flyers this turn. That's way too much pressure, and now they know I have a Chill of the Grave in my hand. Right. Got scared there for a second that I wouldn't get to 7 wins, but here we are. All right, we recouped a little bit of our rank back. We peaked at, what, 9 or something before we lost a couple. But considering I started at, what, 50? It's nice to come back a little bit, because today was a rough day, damn it. But thank you all for tuning in. You'll be watching this, what is today? I'm recording this on a Wednesday. Oh, it's not even... Okay, I thought it was much later in the week. You'll be seeing this on Thursday, maybe? If you watch this the day it comes out. Anyways, thanks for watching on the YouTubes. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. This is #1 drafter in the world. Although it says I'm rank whatever now. #1 drafter in the world. Glad you're watching. Hit that like and subscribe. I'll claim my gems. We'll see you back tomorrow. Peace.